And she takes it. Another wonderful win.
She's done it again. Alex Eala just stepped onto one of the biggest stages in women's tennis and reminded the world exactly who she is. Alex Eala just took down world number 8 Jasmine Paolini at the Dubai Tennis Championships 2026, winning in straight sets and surviving a nerve-shredding second-set tiebreak that had everybody holding their breath. And listen to this. This wasn't luck. This wasn't some random hot streak. This is Alex Eala, and she's not going anywhere. The whole narrative that she's an outsider, that she doesn't belong at this level, is fading quicker than her opponents can keep up with her footwork. She's not from a traditional tennis powerhouse. She didn't grow up with the same institutional machine behind her that most of her rivals had, but none of that matters when you watch her compete, because Alex Eala plays like she was built for this exact spotlight. So let's talk about Dubai, because from the very first ball, this match felt different. Eala came out swinging from point one. She refused to give Paolini space, time, or any chance to settle into a rhythm. From the opening games, Eala had Paolini sprinting corner to corner across the baseline. She dictated the rallies, controlled the tempo, and pulled Paolini into awkward exchanges the Italians simply couldn't manage. Paolini, ranked world number 8 and one of the hottest players on the WTA Tour, looked completely out of sync in that first set. Eala had her scrambling, chasing, reacting instead of attacking, and under that relentless pressure, Paolini never found her balance. She couldn't build consistency, she couldn't take control. The outcome? Eala ran through the first set 6-1. 6 games to 1, a straight-up dismantling of a top 10 player on a major stage just like that. But hold up, it gets even better, because Paolini is not the type to fold. She's a champion. She's lived at the top of this sport for years, and she walked into that second set with a completely different edge. She came ready to fight. She came ready to answer back, and she did. Paolini elevated her level in the second, going blow for blow with Eala, matching her shot for shot and game for game. The second set turned into a brutal physical and mental chess match. Neither woman wanted to surrender. And then it all came down to a tiebreaker. That moment where nerves take over. That moment where your mindset is everything. And Alex Eala, just 19 years old, ranked 40th in the world, staring down a top 10 opponent in a pressure-packed tiebreaker at the Dubai Open, she didn't blink. She steadied herself, she locked in. She played that breaker with the calm and focus of a seasoned Grand Slam champion, not a teenager still climbing the rankings, and she slammed the door shut. Straight sets, match done. Jasmine Paolini handled. Alex Eala just made one thing painfully clear. She's not here to participate. She's not here to fill a draw. She's here to win. She's here to take out the best in the world, and that's exactly what she's doing. Now, let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just one big win. This is part of a run that has been nothing short of ridiculous. Before Paolini, Eala knocked out Jelena Ostapenko, a former Grand Slam champion who knows exactly what it takes at the highest level. Then she sent home Madison Keys, the reigning Australian Open champion. And then, listen to this, the moment that had social media in chaos. She went head-to-head with Iga Swiatek, the world number 2. Let that really sink in. Ostapenko, Keys, Swiatek, Paolini. She's cutting through the WTA elite as she belongs in that circle, because she does. She's officially ranked number 40 in the world right now, but based on who she's beaten and how she's playing, she looks top 10 easy. That number next to her name doesn't match the level she's showing, and now the world is finally catching on. But hold up, there's something else we need to talk about, because there's a layer to this story people keep glossing over, and it matters. When Eala was in the middle of that electric run against Swiatek, playing the best tennis of her life, something strange happened. Out of nowhere, an umpire questioned her over allegedly having prohibited items on the court. Think about that timing. She's in the middle of one of the biggest potential upsets on the WTA Tour. The crowd is roaring behind her. Momentum is fully on her side. And suddenly, a controversy pops up that has nothing to do with tennis, nothing to do with shot making, nothing to do with the actual match. It felt intentional. It felt like a move to disrupt her focus, to pull her out of rhythm, to test the composure of a 19-year-old taking it to one of the sport's biggest names. That's how it came across, and the timing was way too convenient to ignore. But here's what makes Eala different. She didn't unravel.
She absorbed it. She stayed locked in. She kept competing because that's her DNA. And that wasn't even the only moment. There was another situation where an umpire made a line call that was clearly wrong. The ball was in, clearly in. Anybody watching could see it, yet it was called out. When Eala challenged the call, instead of correcting the mistake and awarding her the points she had earned, the umpire ordered the entire point replayed. A replay. That point was hers, no debate. The ball caught the line, but instead of giving her what she won, they made her fight for it again. These aren't just random moments, they start to look like patterns. And when you're a player from the Philippines trying to break into a sport historically dominated by certain countries and systems, patterns like that hit differently. They can't just be brushed off as a coincidence. And still, look at Eala. She's rising above all of it. She's pushing past every obstacle placed in her path, and now she's in Dubai, taking down world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, adding another elite name to her growing list, and the recognition is pouring in. Alex Eala has been named PSA Best Athlete of the Year for 2025 by the Asian Sports Association, and let me be clear, that's more than a trophy. That's a statement about what she represents. She's now the first tennis player from Asia to ever win PSA Best Athlete of the Year, the first from an entire continent of billions and generations of world-class athletes across every sport you can name. It's Alex Eala, a 19-year-old from Manila, standing on top. She's winning for her country. She's winning for her continent.
Alex Eala.
Now, Alex will not be able to join us today, but she has prepared a few words for everyone, so please watch this.
Good evening, everyone. I truly regret not being able to.
She is winning for every young girl in Asia who ever picked up a tennis racket and was told that this sport wasn't for people like them. Every time Eala steps on that court and takes down another top 10 player, she's rewriting the rules of what's possible. Alex Eala is no longer just the future of women's tennis. She is the present. And the best part? She's only 19 years old. She's just getting started. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.